You are not falling for people. You are falling for the half of them you filled in yourself. Firewatch is a game about a man alone in a fire tower talking to a woman on a radio. He falls for her completely. He never sees her face, not once. And if that sounds like a strange way to fall for somebody, you've done it. Probably this week. Henry takes the lookout job to get away from a marriage he cannot fix. His wife is 41 and she's already forgetting him. So he drives to Wyoming and climbs into a tower, one room, one bed, a window in every direction, and a radio. The radio is the whole game, one voice on it. Her name is Delilah. She runs the next tower over and Henry never goes there. For 3 months they talk every day. About the fire season, about nothing. And then about the things you only say to someone who cannot see your face. Because that is the part that does the work, not the distance, the invisibility. By August, Henry has told Delilah things he never told his wife. What he feels is real. It is also something he built. Because Henry is not missing information about Delilah. He is replacing it. Her face, her age, what she is like on a bad day. Every one of those gaps gets filled with something. And what your brain reaches for is never neutral. It reaches for the best available version. You already know how this works. You have a group chat, a comment section, someone you text at midnight, and you have never seen most of them tired. You have never seen them boring or petty or wrong about something small. You are not close to a person. You are close to an edited version of one that talks back. And this is not about phones. People did this with letters, with landlines, with God. It is what attention does when it cannot see the whole person. Firewatch just said it in 1989, where the only thing you can possibly fall for is a voice. There's a cost to this, and it does not arrive right away. The version you build is always better than the person. Not because they are disappointing, because you built it out of their best moments and none of their ordinary ones. So when the real person turns up, they lose. They lose to somebody who does not exist. Henry has a wife who is real and forgetting and difficult, and a voice on a radio who is funny every single time. That is not a fair fight. And you have had this fight. The person who texts back perfectly against the one asleep next to you. The stranger who says the exact thing you needed to hear against the friend who forgot to ask. The invented one is always winning because it never has an off day. And Delilah is doing the same thing back. She has never seen Henry either. She is building someone too. Two people alone in towers in love with drafts. Halfway through the summer, the game turns. Henry starts finding things. A cut wire, a missing file, notes about himself. Somebody is listening. So he builds a theory, surveillance, a cover-up, someone watching the towers. He is certain, and so are you while you are playing it. The truth is, a man called Ned. 3 years earlier, Ned's teenage son died out here on his watch. A climbing accident. Nobody else was there to see it. Ned never reported it. He never went home. He has been out there ever since. Every strange thing Henry found was a frightened man hiding. There is no conspiracy. There never was one. And look at what Henry just did. He had gaps. He filled them. Same machine, opposite direction. Because when you cannot see somebody, you do not stop forming a picture of them. You only get to choose whether it flatters them. The friend who did not reply is ignoring you. The manager who was short in the meeting has a problem with you. The silence always gets filled with something. In August, the forest catches fire. Henry runs for Delilah's tower. This is the meeting the entire game has been building toward. She's already gone. Helicoptered out. No note. An empty room and a radio still on the desk. You never see her. Not once. Not ever. The game refuses you the single thing you wanted from it. And before she goes, she tells him one last thing. Go back to your wife. The woman he built his whole summer around tells him to go home to the one he left. So what do you actually do with any of this? You do not delete anything. You do not quit your phone. You just have to know which one you are talking to, the person or the draft. And there is one question that tells you which. Have you ever seen them be boring? because you cannot really love somebody you have only met at their best. You can only love the half you finished yourself. Henry spent a summer talking to a woman he invented, and the summer was still real. That is the part worth keeping. The feeling was never the lie. What you felt for the half you invented, you are capable of feeling for the whole person. You just have to stay long enough to meet them, long enough to see them tired and boring and wrong about something small, and to still be there afterwards. Henry never got that. He got a fire and an empty tower and a radio nobody answered. You have a phone in your hand and somebody who would pick up. That is a better ending than he got. One last thing. You have only ever seen me at my best too. Edited, rewritten, the good half. If you want the tired, boring, wrong about something small version, I played this entire game myself. Raw. Unedited on my other channel. Go and watch me be the whole person.